I never thought I'd call the police on my own family at Grandpa Earl's 90th birthday party. But when my husband Ryan whispered in my ear, "That's not your grandfather," my world flipped upside down in our quiet Boulder, Colorado backyard. The house Grandpa built with his own hands from his woodworking business stood solid against the Rocky Mountain backdrop. Folding chairs dotted the lawn, paper lanterns swayed, and the smell of grilled burgers filled the air. It should have been perfect. Mom was bustling around like the perfect hostess, Dad manned the grill, and my sister Brooke avoided me like always. I'd flown in from Seattle for this, hoping to reconnect after years away. When they wheeled him out, everyone clapped. He looked frail in his favorite flannel shirt, but something felt off. He didn't meet my eyes. Didn't smile that crooked grin I remembered from childhood, the one with the chipped tooth from his Navy days. Ryan, a portrait photographer who never forgets a face, stared intently. Later in the kitchen, he grabbed my arm. Those ears are wrong. The shape, the lobes. And no tattoo on his left wrist. Your grandpa had one from the service. That's not him. My stomach dropped. We left quietly, and in the car, it all clicked. The dodged calls for 3 years. Mom always saying he was resting. The last real talk was March 2022 on video. Him joking about squirrels in his garden. I called the police. 2 officers arrived discreetly. They questioned us, then approached the party. It was my Uncle Bob in the chair, made up to look older. The truth came out the next day at our hotel. Grandpa had passed peacefully in his sleep 3 years earlier from natural causes. The family buried him privately on the property because he hated fuss, and Mom was drowning in medical bills after her cancer battle. But the real kicker was the will. Grandpa left the house, workshop, and business assets mostly to me. He'd told them years ago. I was the one who called, listened to his stories, and helped when I could. They impersonated him at the party and kept accessing accounts to hold things together until probate. Legally, it was fraud and failure to properly report the death for estate purposes. The DA charged them with identity deception and financial misconduct, but because it was a family matter with no violence and Grandpa's death was natural, they got probation and community service instead of jail time. The probate court sorted the estate cleanly. At first, I was furious. I felt erased. But sitting in Grandpa's workshop weeks later, surrounded by his half-finished projects and the scent of pine, I realized something. They were scared and grieving too. Mom broke down when I confronted her. "We didn't know how to tell you from so far away. We thought we'd lose everything." I didn't kick them out. Instead, I organized a proper memorial service under the aspens Grandpa loved. We scattered some ashes properly and shared stories. I kept the majority of the estate as he wished, but gave Mom and Uncle Bob a share in the business if they helped run it transparently. Forgiveness isn't forgetting the hurt, it's choosing to build something better from the broken pieces. Grandpa taught me to measure twice and cut once. This time, I measured the value of family. Some lies come from love twisted by fear. The truth sets you free, but compassion lets you keep the people worth holding on to. What would you have done?